What's up, badass Black Desert Mobile fans? You know what time it is. It's patch day. What did Black Desert Mobile give us this week? Well, the expected striker is here with a lot of new events, a new collection tab, new goodies. Make sure you take advantage of him. Even if you don't want to use him as a main, I strongly suggest leveling him up. They also gave us a Shaka 2 mystical grade rate up. They gave us a new pet option. They gave us a lot of new goodies that I'm super excited about. Thank you guys for tuning in. If this is your first time on my channel, make sure you check out the description down below for additional badass Black Desert Mobile content. You won't be disappointed. And with that being said, let's dive right in. All right, let's take a look at the patch notes. Up first, we have the Striker class. So we did get the new class. He is finally here. He's the 8th class in Black Desert Mobile. They obviously missed the L. The Striker is a master of the martial arts. He harnesses his energy to deliver powerful punches and kicks to pummel his foes. The Striker's main weapon is the Gauntlet, and he uses a Van Brace as a sub-weapon. So you can add him to your arsenal, add him as a new alt. He is pretty nice for PvP arenas specifically. They added a new collection for him as well. All new classes get a new collection just so you can prepare for any time a new class comes out. Strong Gust of the Wind. It does add about 20 combat power plus a lot of other goodies. So make sure you go and get that done to increase your combat power. I mean, it's adding another couple hundred fragments and coins and other black stones, all kinds of goodies. They added a hot time 300% event ticket. They took away the hot time that's been going on just for like 2 months now. I feel like just forever, the 150%. It hasn't done anything. Like, I've never seen a good drop. But that's aside from the case. They added these new hot time events. It's 300%. Use this item to get 300% hot time buff for 3 hours. You do get combat experience and field drop 300%. You cannot stack these, so if you get 2 or 300%, it only extends the time frame. It doesn't extend the hot time itself to 300 to 600%. Hot time items are available through various events. You can use the hot time item to effect whenever you want. The hot time buff from the item is applied to normal field, field of valor, and nightmare mode. Hot time items cannot be used after their expiration date. At that point, you can delete the item or sell the item to an NPC if you have any remaining. You can get a 100, 200, and 300% hot time buff items. The duration of the buff will vary depending on the hot time item. You can check these effects from the item screen. You will receive a buff that is the sum total of the hot time items and hot time event when applicable. If you use a hot time item with the same buff percentage, it will only increase the duration of the buff and not its effects. So there's examples down there. If you get a 300% by itself, it's a 300%. If you get a 100%, 300%, it's 400. And if you get a 300% at 200%, it's 500. If you get just, a couple 300%, it just extends the duration from 3 hours to 6 hours. They updated Shaka 2 they upgraded his mystical chance of dropping mystical grade gear. They also sent 5,000 ancient coins. I do have 160,000 Shaka 2 coins that I'm going to roll, so check out for that video later today. I'm going to roll them all in the Striker weapons. They added Field of Valor. It's here for 2 weeks. It's only available after you do your camp. You do need the tokens. You get the tokens from login rewards. It consists of levels 1 through 6, starting off at 1600 CP, going all the way to 4300 CP. You can get into Field of Valor if you're below CP, if you have Combat Plus activated and your friend invites you. They updated and added a pretty sweet feature, in my opinion, the pet presets, which is nice if you have 3 pets that are all combat experience, but they don't have dark energy experience. So it's good for swapping your pets around and presetting. So 1 set's for combat experience, number 2 is for dark energy, so you can swap back and forth between them nicely. The Shaka 2 shop, they increase the speed of the auto buy, nice. Change the background image of Challenger tier. Boss Rush, they widened the perspective to allow adventurers to have a wider range of vision when playing Elite Boss Rush, Regular Boss Rush, and Special Boss Rush. For Ancient Runes, she changed the death animation of Kabua Milis from the Ancient Runes. I probably said that wrong, don't judge me. For UI, they changed the purchase button on the buff information screen so that it's unavailable if there's no available items that can be bought. The default number of exchanges from Shaka 2 Exchange will now show the maximum number of exchange available. Bugs and fixes. For the arena, they fixed an issue where the head mark and the text overlapped in the loading screen of Ranked Arena. For the mount, they changed to take damage when you're automatically moving on the mount. For emergency, fix an issue where the wagon weight and treasure chest information overlapped. For UI, fix an issue where the name and the enemy of the locations overlapped when in outlaw mode. Fix an issue where the crystal slots of equipment shown on the auto buy results screen appear abnormally in the Shaka 2 shop. Fixed an issue where the exclamation mark didn't appear on the enhancement button from the Black Spirit menu when the enhancement option was available. Fixed an issue where the friend/guild member rankings didn't display in the arena/life skill rank screen. Change the text information on the pop-up that appears when you start Alchemy Stone Autosynthesis. The Alchemy Stone Autosynthesis will stop when there is no more Alchemy Stones left, obviously. They added a couple new events, looks like 6 new events, a bunch of goodies. They took away 2 events. There is a couple of side changes at the bottom down there. The item's name has been changed from the bundle of 40 Shaka 2 exchange certificates to Shaka 2 exchange certificates times 40. And the purchase limit for character slot coupon has been expanded from 3 to 4. All right, so that's all the patch notes. Now let's take a look at the events. The first event that we got is the Striker level up event. So every time you get into level 10, 20, 30, 40, 45, and then 50, you do get items. You do get a tier 3 pet at level 20. You do get a combat, life, and Black Spirit 1 day plus at level 30. So that's very important. You do get some boss stamps and ancient tabs, nothing too crazy. 2 yellow accessories, nothing too crazy. And then you get this El Griffin's defense gear chest, and it gives you 1 of each. Now I'm assuming that it's gonna be just like the Valk gear, so you're gonna want to put it on an alt character, maybe level it up to 10, 15, so that way they have a little bit more combat power, and just use that on an alt. The next event we got is the puzzle event. Not sure what the best rewards are for the puzzle event yet. This is a tier 4 to 5 pet chest, so I'm not sure. Obtain a tier 4 or tier 5 pet upon use. The following pet's going to be attained. Oh, so tier 4 to tier 5 pet. I misread that. I apologize. But you do have a chance to get a tier 4 or tier 5 pet. I'm not sure what the other items are, so if you want to drop a comment down below and let everybody know what the possibilities are there. I guess I can renew my other 2 here. What's the worst? I can just hold on to them. That one is acquire 1 mystical grade crystal when used. Well, that's sad. The last time they had this event, they had a chance to get 3 mystical grade crystals, and this one's only 1. Well, that says 1, and this is 3 down there, so I guess it's 3 again. I lied. It says acquire 1 crystal chest, but then it gives you 3 crystal chests in total. So that is 3 mystical grade crystals, so that's nice. Let's try one more time, see what we get here. 50,000 Shaka 2 coins. You know, that'd be nice if Shaka 2 actually dropped anything worthwhile. Make sure you collect your puzzle pieces. You get 3 per day. So I'm not going to use any on the Shaka 2. You can actually keep your puzzle pieces and just stockpile them until you get something that you do want. So let's find out what the best option is. Let everybody know, and then everybody can save their puzzle pieces until that option becomes available, and then you can start using them on the board. They have the Let's Play Together Black Spirit race. Race opens May 13th to May 18th from 1800 to 2400. Event certificate event, so you do have a chance to get those event certificates, so you do want to make sure you pay attention to that. That starts in 2 days, goes for 5 days, and it goes from 1800 to 2400. That event will end after that time frame. I'm not sure exactly what that event is. Maybe we actually race or something like that. I do believe I've seen that on the Korea server. Maybe I'll check that out and let you guys see that. Striker Hot Time event, celebrating the arrival of the Striker. Take part in the Epic Hot Time event. A hot time of epic proportions will be taking place during the event period. This hot time will take place through server-wide buffs and items. So I don't see any buffs right now, so they must just be talking about the items. Check the notification for additional details. So as you can see in the top left there, I don't see any hot time buff like that 150% one that's been going on for a while, but they did give us the event certificates, and I do have one of those applied right now, and it does give 300%. So all the ones that we got today are 300%ers, and I do want to note here that I have all mine in my horse because I opened them on my Raven. They only last for 18 hours. I'm pretty positive on that. So you're probably going to want to use them before this time frame runs out. 17 hours left. Yeah, so you're going to want to use these before the 17 hours is up. So they gave us 5 of these in total that you have to use before the end of the day, essentially. So make sure you do utilize those. Otherwise, you're going to lose them. They did update the Shaka 2 shop. I did roll up 70 coins, 80k coins so far. I did record all that. I'm going to continue to roll those bad boys. You know, they said they sped it up, and it sped up a little bit. I don't feel like it was a whole lot because 80k coins still took me like 10-15 minutes, and I was like, this is taking too long. Let me go back to finishing the first video. So here I am. So make sure they did, you know, you can see it here, the mystical rate up. I rolled those 80k coins so far, and I've gotten one. I'll show you guys that in a later video. Maybe I get some good ones later. Field of Valor is here. They are giving us one Field of Valor token for the login for today. So essentially they're going to let us run it one time per day. It'd be nice if you could stockpile your hot time event tickets and the Field of Valor tokens at the same time. So maybe you can save your Field of Valor tokens because this does go for 2 weeks, and they're going to drop us some more of those hot time event tickets that you can stockpile and use with Field of Valor, so that way you have a higher chance for those rewards. That is a good option. Maybe you're going to want to do that. Field of Valor can be seen on this screen right here to the bottom left. You can see it right here. You do need those tokens like I was just talking about. The CP requirement does start off at 1600, goes all the way up to 4300 CP. The rewards do increase as you increase in level. Again, if you're going to do Field of Valor, it's strongly recommended you do it with a group of 5 people. Yes, you can do it by yourself, 100%, but you get a lot more rewards if you do it with a group of people. The Striker is here. New class you can add to your arsenal. If you want to, if you're out of alt space on your account, you can buy the character expansion coupons. They do cost 120 black pearls. I already bought mine. I'm maxed on character slots, so you can buy this from the pearl shop if you've run out. They did add that. And then you can obviously add the Striker to your arsenal. That is a new class they added. The Striker collection tab, you can find that in the collections on the overview menu. You can see what you need here as far as items that you need to turn in, and then rewards. I do want to say they definitely beefed up these rewards. So now you're getting 1,000 magical residue and 2,000 ancient coins, some grand blackstone. So they, you know, 10 and 5. They definitely beefed these rewards up pretty dramatically compared to previous collections. Items that's needed for these is relatively the same. I don't see anything too crazy here. I can get most of this probably done in a day or two. Something real important here is the red one right here. If you notice, it's giving a Vice of Valks 10 and 50%. So that's a lot. That's a good deal. What do you need? You just need a yellow accessory. It's not too big. It's, you know, you need a yellow necklace, one of those 3 necklaces. So either you have that, or you can go buy from the market. You can rest assured that those accessories are going to be sold out if they are not already on the market. Let's check this one out. The red coral ring. Go to purchase the item. Let's go to rings, make this look quicker. Red coral ring, there's still some up there. 143, all right. So you guys are gonna go be buying these, or, I mean, it's definitely worth it. 439 black pearls. I gotta see what I have in my inventory before I go crazy. I don't want to be spending black pearls if I don't need to, because I just stockpile my yellow ones. They added the pet auto swap feature, which is really nice. So if you can see right next to the pets on the right there, you have 1, 2, and 3. So I am going to put, I think 1 is my combat. So let's put 2 as my dark energy. So we'll take him. We'll take him. So he's only at 5% dark energy. He's at 8. So there, that's all 3 of the ones. 8, 16, 24. That's the highest you can get. I got 3 pets with 8% dark energy. I don't really care about the rest. The fishing, the foraging, the knowledge, logging. Combat experience is nice. So that pet, my penguin's pretty much just used in most scenarios. Knowledge is nice for boss rushes if it's actually applicable. I've heard rumors that it is not. I've seen screenshots where nothing was applied, so I'm not 100% sure. I haven't debunked that either. That is my pet scenario, and that is, you know, I definitely recommend assigning those. The last thing I'll leave you guys with before I let you go is they changed the battery location. They didn't say it anywhere in the patch notes. I saw a couple people talking about it on World Chat, so I figured I'd mention it because I actually use and check that battery notification pretty often. Depends on what device I'm on. That way I can see without having to flicker down from the top of my phone or device to see what the battery percentage is, if I need to be plugged in or whatnot. So it is on the bottom right now. That covers everything for this week's patch notes video. I think it's a pretty sweet and pretty solid update in comparison to some of the other ones. Thank you guys for tuning in. If you're new to my channel, if you enjoyed this type of video, make sure you hit like and subscribe button, as I do give these out weekly. And with that being said, I will see you next time.